Hi, everyone. Welcome back. I hope you all are doing great. I am doing some messy work right now. We are getting ready to embark on some new things that the new year is going to be offering me to do. So, first of all, I hope you all are doing well. Happy February. We are there already in the month of February. Can you believe that? 2025. And while there's a lot of stuff that maybe you and I or other people may not agree on, we are here, right? We are here, and let's go ahead and make the most of the nonsense. I have a lot of nonsense happening in my life currently, and I am just going to continue to try and just be, you know, just be a decent person. Give me 1 second. I got a message from the school. I wrote the teachers a message this morning, and they're responding to me. But I don't use my phone as often as people might think I do. I like to sit at my computer and check messages and things like that. I don't really I use my cell phone, don't get me wrong, but I'm not gonna say I'm not savvy. I'm just not into that portion of it. So what we're doing right now, I have some acrylic gesso from Hobby Lobby. I got this a long time ago. When I went to use it just now, it was open. And I was like, my son is gonna get it because it had all liquefied. The white portion was like right here, and then it was clear. And I just shook it, shook it, shook it, shook it, and it came back to life. He's so lucky. He's so lucky. That's all I'm gonna say. Um, because I didn't open it. It is fairly old though. And by fairly old means I haven't used it maybe twice, maybe three times. I did some canvas work a couple of years ago, and I was watching videos. You know, YouTube is an influencer of a lot of stuff, right? So we're gonna let that dry. These came from the $1.25 store, not the Dollar Tree, $1.25 tree. And what I thought would be really cool, right? Hear me out, because it's not. I don't want to do it now, but hear me out. I did it on this one, so that's why you see these little black dusting. I took a sander and I sanded, not a sander, sandpaper, and I sanded off where I thought was crunchy, right? Like right here is a crunchy piece. Good morning, Samara. How you doing? Right here, if you can see, it has little notches. And I sanded it. But when I started sanding it, some of the eyes came off. And I was like, oh, no, 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 let's not do that. So I thought we would just gesso the stuff, right? Gesso it, and then it just add to it. Now, my favorite color is blue, and I have a moniker with frogs in the color blue. And so I thought it would be really, really cool to just paint a frog in that image. I have my blues right here, as you can see. And then I thought it'd be really, because this one's like, nothing that you say to me can bother me. If you don't let me meditate, I'm going to slap you, you know. And while they're meditating, they're eating flies because the flies are trying to bother them. Right. So anyway, I am going to be messy. I am going to be messy. And by that, I mean, like, I'm going to get a mess all over me. Look. Yeah, so I have a napkin that I want to try and decoupage this thing with, and I don't know how it's gonna work. So what I thought we would do, I wanted to start a little bit early, but I was talking, running my mouth, and then I have been in the habit of being fresh for you. So like right before I stream, I go and take a shower because I have like five things I really want to get done today, and I know that you and I may be here a little bit, and I don't want to. I have some errands I got to run. I got adulting to do today. Um, y'all, yesterday I went to sleep and woke up and thought it was Friday. I woke up like I was sleeping thinking about whatever day it was, and I was like, "Oh, yeah, it's Friday, we good, I ain't gotta worry about this, this, and this. I could just do it tomorrow." No, 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 it was Monday. How? How does one do that? How does one actively not remember? I remember when we was younger before technology, you didn't have clock. Well, when I was growing up, we took a nap like on a Sunday, a Saturday, and woke up in the middle of the day and we didn't know what day it was. Like we had to leave the house and ask somebody. Yeah, that's before all this fancy technology. Back in the day, you could call on the payphone. That was a thing. You could put a quarter in it. I think it used to be a dime at some point. And adulting is, it's so funny. Now I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna tell you this is crazy what I'm about to say. I don't ever recall saying, "Man, I can't wait to be grown so I could be in charge." I do remember saying, "Man, I can't wait to get out this house," because my family was a bit on the nut side, right? Like crazy. But I never wanted to be like, "I can't wait so I can be an adult and do this." Because adulting, who do you? Okay, so I'm in good company. Okay. Whoever said, who are these people that is painting being an adult such a those people need to go sit down because adulting is crappy. Oh, come on. This paintbrush is not the best, but we using it. It came from where did it come from? I don't even know. Oh, DD's. It was $3.99 for 25. But I got these for the kiddos to play with when we do our little painting classes. Not real class, but we just get together and paint. So I had got those, but it's shedding. This brush is shedding. Good morning, Heather. How are you? You know what's so interesting, y'all? I have this political app on Facebook. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out what I'm about to say. What this app does is it takes out all of that nonsense, people saying whatever about whatever and whoever. So I don't see all of that. And so the other day I had got on Facebook and I was fully prepared to be disgusted, right? But the app was apping and I didn't see any of the mentions of whatever, y'all might be posting about the nonsensory of whatever's going on in our world. Either you're for it or against it. And I saw a crazy, it wasn't crazy like bad, it was just a cute post by Heather. And I was like, oh, normalcy. When will we ever know that again? Oh, nonetheless, it was a cute post. Good morning. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. I am doing okay. I lie, but I had an X-ray of my foot last Monday. Is it 2 weeks now? Maybe it was 2 weeks ago. And my foot feels like it's gonna fall off. Okay. So I saw my doctor and I was like, can I get a referral to a consult to podiatry? And he got me an X-ray. I don't do political stuff anymore. I find this. I don't. I think I'm gonna say this, and it's gonna sound very. You'll understand. I don't do political stuff because what's the point? I don't care who your party is, right? I don't care what you believe in as long as you are a good human being. But the minute you start posting stuff about who you like or don't like, I start to form an opinion about you thinking that I have misjudged my friendship in you because I've seen people post some of the most disgusting posts. It's like saying, I'll give you an example, okay? This color blue is better than this color blue. And if you like this color blue, you're the dumbest person on earth. Really? Really? Because I like that shade of blue. I'm dumb. It can't be that I have an affection for shiny blue, huh? It has to be that I'm dumb. Okay. Okay, I see what's going on here. So I just don't still a little tacky. I just don't really care for those kind of posts that people make. and it kind of makes me feel bad that I thought that that was a good person, you know. So I don't enjoy seeing those kind of posts. So a couple of years back, I was able to find this little political app that you put on as an extension, and you don't they filter it out. But I also don't go on Facebook that much anymore because it still has other shenanigans on it. I'm in this one group, and I thought it was a serious group, right? I asked a question, and no, it's not a serious group. The group is more about posting memes and saying stupid stuff. I'm like, you know what? Let me figure out how to exit stage left because this is not what I signed up for. You know, you think you're a part of something, and then you're not really a part of nothing. You're a part of some stupidity because all they post is dumb memes, like stupid stuff. And I'm like, can you? I'm asking you a question about my kiddo, and you posting stupid stuff. Come on now. This frog is sexy. This frog is like, "Hey, baby, how you doing?" Or they on the couch after a long day of work, and they're like, "I just don't want to hear the phone ring. I just want to relax. I want to be left the heck alone. Don't bother me." I bought 3 of these frogs. Now, when I first saw these frogs, it was a bunch of them, a plethora of frogs, okay? A plethora of frogs. I went back yesterday to get the things, and guess what happened? It was all gone. So I'll do this one in the napkin because I have an extra one. I really like this one in the napkin. I'm gonna show y'all the napkin, and then you can tell me what you think. But I just gotta get their feet real quick. So what are y'all doing today? I have been harassing Wonder and Dream of 555, right? Y'all. I don't know if y'all are tracking that we do Washi by that on the 15th of every month, but yo. So I'm this is going to sound horrible. I am not a good excited person. I get excited like 20, 30 minutes, a couple of days later. So she, you know, we exchange our stuff. Mine was late. Mine was a couple of days late. She said that they have a mail-in issue situation, a distribution area. And I was like, this is sucky. Right. Um, and so when she got mine, she wrote, you know, she corresponded. And I when I got hers, I was still like settling it all in because I was like, mine is not good enough. In comparison to what she sent me, I'm just like, it's not good enough. I was like, if you don't like it, I could send more because I had bought a bunch of the things because I'm hoping that, you know, we can continue this for a while. And I just need to write her and ask her if that's what she would like to do. Look, I'm using my right hand. You see that? I'm right-handed crafter now. What? You know I could do that, did you? I'm ambidextrous. No, I'm not. I'm full on left-handed, but I'm right hand dominant. You know what I'm saying? Except for eating, driving, writing checks. Do y'all still write regular checks? I do. Not all the time, but yeah. See, that's what we don't teach in school, right? I learned that in high school. I went to business school. They don't teach you how to do those kind of stuff, like how to balance your checkbook and stay on task. You got to learn how to do that in college, macro and microeconomics. That's too late then when you're trying to figure out your net worth and net in and income loss and all that nonsense. You still write checks? Yeah. Some people write checks they can't cash, right? You ever heard that saying before? All right, we're gonna let these things sit here a little bit. You didn't wrote a check, yo, can't cash. You know, I never put soap in here. I always just put water. I probably should y'all done heard that saying, huh? You heard it. You didn't wrote a check. You didn't bit off more than you could chew. So I got these. I don't know where these came from. Look like Burlington. But I thought, don't you think this would be so cute on this thing? It's called Personally Yours. It's 50 napkins. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all this. I'm not lying, okay? I'm never lying. It's just that I'm very slow in sending stuff out. I have a whole bunch of napkins. I can cash any I write. Oh shit! I haven't written a check in a hot minute. Oh shit! Samara was like, "Don't try me." Oh, I love it. Samara, a crap talker, y'all. Y'all know that. She be talking trash. I love it. Anyway, I have another nap because I'm gonna be going through. But I've been in. Shh, don't tell anybody. I've been in pain and I've been hurting. Uh, and so I haven't been my normal self. Okay, so we're gonna let this dude dry. Yeah, I don't write checks that much. All of mine go through too, but I don't talk trash either. I try not to get in the trash talking mindset because then that person that I become is not a good person. She is try me. Like the big roommate said, you woke up with the devil in you. You woke up with hell in you today. I'm like, well, that's what we doing today. Okay. We calling people names now, huh? Okay. All right. I see what's going on here. All right. So now we got this one little layer of gesso on. We're gonna go ahead and I don't have any white paint at the desk. That was very smart of me. Did I? Oh no, we don't have white paint. Goodness, it's acrylic, right? That's not good though. That is not good. Wait, what is this? This is chalk paint and that's black. Okay, well, we'll see how this comes out. If it comes out like crap, just blame me. So we got this. So y'all have heard that saying though. Hmm. Yep. All right. So what y'all think? Do y'all think we should do this? Yeah, I think it'd be cool. Let's try it out. What projects are y'all working on? The reason why I was saying I have been harassing Wonder and Dreamer, we have been talking, and she had sent me a link. No, she's told me about a podcast that um, the Frugal Crafter had talked with somebody, Cindy Haven. I don't know the lady's name. I apologize. Um, about how card making is a dying is a dying craft, basically. Um, so many stamp companies, and this is not what they're saying, I'm just saying this in general. So many stamp companies are going out of business. If y'all didn't know, Frantic Stampers put out a message saying that they're going to be closing sometime this year. So if you are a Frantic Stamper person, you probably know that. If you're not a Frantic Stamper person and you have stuff on your wish list, now would be the time to go and support them, right? All right, so I'm going to just do a trick that I've learned on the internet. Take some glue, get it a little bit tacky. I have done a lot of crafts in my head. You know what? I told y'all Samara's a trash talker. Let's see how many plies this thing says it was. It don't say. It's a price tag over there. Oh, 2 ply. So we only have two to go over. Hey, but so far, Frantic Sample was a bit expensive. But to be fair, to be fair, listen, I ain't in it. But Wonder Dreamer also told me. Oh, at Tor. She also told me that Tim Holtz is retiring from being an influence of makes, and he's gonna go back to crafting. And I was like, what? When? Now, y'all hear me out when I say this. I don't normally buy Tim Holtz stuff anymore. Cause I got mad. I'm gonna tell y'all why I got mad after I find this little paintbrush I'm looking for. I got mad because I got mad about two things, okay? Two things. One, I had went out looking for that salmon colored it's one of the reds that they came out like a couple of years ago. Came out with a couple of years ago, and they didn't have it at Joann Fabric. They didn't have it anywhere. I had to order that crap online. Do you know how much ordering one thing of distress ink cost? Oh, you figured that? Yeah. And I told her, I said, I don't we're gonna try to put the seams in the back, y'all. So let's start in the top. Also, I need another paintbrush. Now this isn't clean water right here, but it's gonna do. I want to piece this together, y'all. I'm not gonna. Um, Do it. You thought he was retiring? Well, I would have thought that he would start thinking about retiring too, because you didn't he have like a heart surgery a couple of years ago? He wasn't feeling well. He said he wasn't feeling right. He went, and that's what that heart beat thing came about. I don't know. But I stopped watching his releases because I was like, I am not about to buy all of this stuff for $5,000. Like don't get me wrong, I like it. That Mr. Bunny, I want the Mr. Bunny. But I can wait. I can wait on it. Just gonna do one layer of Mod Podge. Yeah. And that's nice that he's retiring. He still has a lot of years ahead of him. Now, I don't know Tim Holtz from back in the day when he was on those other shows. I've seen him in magazines. I'm like, oh, young Tim Holtz. And I was thinking that maybe, he's paving the way for Simon Hurley to come through and be the next guy. But at the same time, I feel like it's another guy, Andy Skinner, I think his name is. He was another creator that does like grungy, really cool stuff. I've used a few of his stamps before. All right, Samara, did the hard thing happen? No, it was 17, 18 when he had that heart thing, I thought. Let's see. I don't feel like Simon is no, that's what I was gonna say. I don't think he is there yet. But was Tim always as creative as he is, or did he have people kind of lead him? I feel like of all of those, I like Delusions the most. I feel like her stuff just resonates with me on a don't fit in kind of vibe, kind of like super oddball. People may look at you and judge you one way, and then when you open your mouth and you can articulate stuff, they're like, "Oh, I underestimated you." I feel like that's how she is, and I enjoy her weird, quirky. Oh, we did that too hard, y'all. Oh, I don't know. I hope that makes sense. He had people. Oh yeah, definitely. Hold on. I hit the thing too hard, and I don't want to do that. I want it to be gentle. Let's see. Napkins are very fussy anyway. A napkin is a fussy individual. Yeah. I do like Delusion stuff though. You know who another person that's no longer doing it? The guy from Fun Stamper's Journey. Remember? They were doing it for a while, crafting, and then they got in trouble or something. I think they were messing with the funds. I don't know if that's true or not. Just from my investigation of what happened. They said I didn't do something properly and I would have fired me too, or something like that. Now I don't know how true that is, but you never know. I also got a message from Crafters Companion was like, come back. We haven't seen you in a while. Here's a coupon, X amount of dollars off. I was like, oh, that's real cute. And then I got another message from Sarah Asara saying that she had took back over the company. A few things would be changing, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, interesting. I don't follow Crafters Companion anymore though, like I used to. Like I'm not giving them hundreds and hundreds of dollars. I'm not really giving anybody hundreds of dollars anymore, but I don't follow them like that. Yeah, I don't like this. I don't think it's gonna come out great. Which I think. You can't even see anything yet, can you? Nope, you can't. That's okay. We're gonna work it out. We're gonna try. This is a paintbrush with water on it, just so y'all know. Just so water, but water. So anyway, the video that she sent me, the link or the information to, was how they were talking about card making being a, coming a thing of past. I don't know. I think people are getting tired of the cost of stamps and dies, which is getting too much. Beyond ridiculous. Ridiculous would be an understatement if it was like a one-time thing. I feel like, yeah, I feel like because I've been thinking about getting rid of Unity also, but I'm like, okay, I kind of, being a cheap person that I am, I go by the price of. I always say, okay, if this stamp costs $2, is it worth it, right? Like, is it worth it for this stamp set? I'm gonna go underneath this one because I think I missed that little spot right here. Yep, I was looking. I missed the sale. I put a whole bunch of stamps in my craft box, my craft cart for Colorado Craft, because they sell those big stamps, but the stamps are like $20 for one big bundle. And I'm, me, I'm cheap, cheapy, cheap, cheap. She's still out today. Oh, you think she really had the flu? So what y'all think so far? Maybe her eye messed up or something. Maybe she's doing some follow-up appointments. I don't know. I had no clue. Yeah, this will probably be a little bit easier for us to do this. Yeah, I bought some acrylic pens, right? Ask me where they at. Acrylic markers, excuse me. I put them up. I don't know where up is. I do. She's been out since Friday. So you think she gave it to your baby? Or your baby gave it to her? Or them little kids just nasty? Because that's what little kids are, nasty. She could be on vacation. I don't know. So I still want this to have, I do, oh, I read that. I do want it to have some texture, a little bit of texture. So I'm not too concerned about it going super deep on here. I mean, overlapping. Y'all ever did this on the frog? A ill-shaped object. You think your kid gave it to her? You think so? She's not the only kid after school, is she? I mean, them kids, there's a lot of little grody kids going around. Shoot, this morning my son was like, my stomach hurt, mommy. I said, you want some toast? Because you're going to school. And he kind of looked at me like, yes, I'll take the toast. Okay, good. As a teacher, you don't take leave in the middle of year. How do you know? Maybe her boo from high school or college is here and she went to meet them and she's at SeaWorld as we speak. Well, send her a get well uh, basket. She might be doing an interview for another job. And listen, maybe she got a call back and she had to go back to do the job. Ain't that crazy? I'm just making up all kinds of stuff. I know. You let us start some makeup. Thank you. Parents will send their kids to school sick. They sure do. They sure do. Yesterday he was saying that he had a temperature. I said, let's check, just check it then. Let's check it. 98.7. I said, get out of my face. But I do think he's going to get sick. I do think he's going to get sick. Um, and he may be close to it right now because last week he wasn't wearing his jacket outside like he was supposed to, even though it was cold. She might need to babysit. Maybe her kid went to look for a job. I don't know. I'm just trying to give you some, I guess, non-comforting words, huh? Because you just said don't say that. Okay, I won't say it. Y'all, we're gonna have to find another green spot to put on this frog's eye because your queen had 99.1. Well, did he stay home? Because the fever was so freaking high. The men being sick, not real sick, not like I gotta go to the doctor and get my toe chopped off or, like real illness, I'm okay with. But this little baby crap, the flu being sick, get over it. Because when I'm sick, this is just my household. I don't know about y'all. In my household, if I'm sick, people still expect for dinner to be made, clothes to be done, child be dropped off at school. Like I'm dying. I had 104 fever before. I was still up making the boy lunch for school. Forget your fever. That's all I'm gonna say. You get a fever, so what? Mm-mm. I have zero sympathy. I didn't carry the little body in me for anyway. Got sliced open and was expected to be back up on my feet doing all the things. No, no, no. If I sound a certain way, I am feeling a certain way. I'm feeling happy. He made you mad. He rightfully so. What y'all think? Should we stop or no? Should we stop? Let me know right now because we can stop and I could just pull out the paint. I feel like the paint would be easier for me. Let me know what y'all think. Ain't nobody gonna tell me how they think, what they're thinking. This is a cute frog. Oh, okay. Does that keep going? All right, I'm gonna just tear this little piece right here. It was already tore anyway. I don't know how it got torn. Freaking box cutters be tearing napkins. You want me to pay for a brand new item that you didn't cut open store? No, you are not done, so I don't know what to think. I know I was gonna quit. I was gonna stop because I'm a quitter. That's what I was trying to implicate. The implications was that I'm a quitter. And I was gonna quit if you had said, "Yeah, I think you should quit." But you said you're not done. That just meant, keep going. Are those frogs? You got me some frogs. Wait, you gave me frogs. These from the Dollar Tree. I bought them. When you gave me some frogs recently. Hippie vibes. Well, go ahead and never mind. I don't want people like she has changed. She used to be so wholesome, and now she's talking about hippie things. I got the hippie shakes. You know what? It was a package. It was in a package. Oh, that package probably still in the car. Unless my son messed with it. I think it's still in the car. I have some stuff I gotta take out the car. Like, mm, I got to do a few things. I had bought a shelf unit and I need that shelf to go up. I got to figure out how I'm going to get it up. Look at that. Well, we got them from Target. Oh, it's not these. These came from Dollar Tree. Is it these? No. Then if you gave them to me, they might be in the car that or I put them somewhere in a box. They might be in the car still, unless my son is taking them and hidden them. But usually, when people send me frogs and stuff, I put them on my work desk. I do have the one that you gave me to paint. It's still on the computer. It's not done. I have that one. If that's the one you're talking about, then yeah, no, I haven't painted this. Right here, these frogs came from the Dollar Tree. Um, and I painted them with acrylic gesso to allow the other mediums to stick onto them. The problem is I thought I brought the white paint, but I didn't. I didn't grab the white paint. Yeah, so the one that you got me from Target, the all white one, he's bigger than this one. He's on my computer, still in the package. Um, sometimes I don't I like to leave some of the stuff that people give me as is. I know it's a weird thing to say, weird thing to understand, but I don't mess with it. I leave it as is. That's all I'll say. I was thinking about that because Samara had sent me I need some brads, and she had sent me some I need brads now. She had sent me some brads a while back. I was like, you know what? Do I go in and mess with this stuff? And I think that's where I'm at right now. I'm always worried about certain things, and I gotta stop worrying about those things. I just gotta do. Um, and I think that if I start doing, it'll be all right. But life has been stressing me the heck out a lot more than I let on. Like I'm very stressed right now. Very, very highly stressed. Highly, highly stressed. Highly stressed. So we here though. We having fun. Yes, you should use it. But why? Okay, listen, hear me out. This gonna sound real only child selfish. Okay, listen to what I'm about to say. You give me something, right? Whatever it is, it don't matter. A rock. A rock, right? I use it and I said, "Oh, this rock would be really cool for so and so." I didn't gave your rock away that you gave to me. I feel a way about that. That's all I'm saying. I feel a way about giving away the rock that you gave to me for me. Now, I know it's a brand and it's a small thing. It's not the end of the world, but it's the end of the world for me. You understand what I'm saying? Like, why do I need to give your rock away to somebody else when you gave me the rock? Someone sent me something and it was like, if you can't use it, pass it on. I was like, pass it to who? I'll put it in a project. I'm not passing it on to anybody. I know that don't sound right. I know. I never said I was perfect, y'all. I am perfectly flawed. So when y'all have Zoom meetings for people that are employed, do you have to have your camera on? Or can you just be there in presence? Because I feel like a lot of people probably sleeping. They got on pajama bottoms. I remember when I was working at QVC, they was like, your camera need to be on. My camera showed half of my face. Usually not. Oh, okay. This little piece is going to drive me crazy, I see. Heather, what kind of games does your husband play? He into those Call of Duty war type games, or he play other games? Wow. Because I was laughing at you when you said it's hard to craft when your spouse is playing games. I was like, I wish my spouse was in my way playing. One of us would have to get out, but I have a space that we don't have to be in there. He plays Call of Duty and others. Okay, only on a one-on-one meeting. Oh, okay. I bet you be giving him the stank face. Like you could have sent an email for this. That's probably just me. I always feel like when I was employed and we'd have daggone big group meetings, they'd be sitting up there talking about stupid stuff. To me, it was stupid. To them, it was very important, because that's how it is when you're not in charge. Everything that everybody else is talking about is dumb or stupid. And then when you speak, you're like, you're not gonna listen to me? Get off your phone, Bert. Get off the phone, Bert. I don't know who Bert is. I just made that up. This child is very accomplished. She is in my dining room. She thinks she got away with it. Oh wow. She crawled to the dining room. Well, she about to test you. I got a feeling she gonna test you way harder than the other ones did. Cause she got accomplices now. The other ones didn't have accomplices really. Excuse me one second, y'all. I need some water. He plays Phasmophobia. Ooh, creepy. I watch people play Phasmophobia. I always say I'm gonna wait in the van because I'm a chicken. I'm a scaredy cat gamer. This is tripping. Just one little piece. I'm gonna have to tear it. See, right there, don't want to go. That's okay. We will come back. We will revisit under the neck. It has one little hole. We will revisit that. Okay, so hear me out. I hear him scream like a girl. So that's right. Because the ghost will come up there and be like, "Ugh," and all you see is fingers. I'm like, ooh, that's creepy. Y'all, we need to talk. We need to talk. Seriously. Uh, I'm not going to ask y'all this question, but I'm asking you, would y'all like to see other creative things on the channel? Craft related, paper crafting related. Like, is it something that I don't do a lot of that you enjoy and you would like to see? Not fussy cutting, not die cutting. That is just a one off, okay? But is it something that I've done and I was like, I'll come back to it and I never got back to it? I saw a Facebook reel where this lady had played husband bingo. While he was playing the video game, she had created a bingo card of all things that he normally does. Wait, what? Oh, when he's playing a video game? Wow. So painting, but I was going to say fussy cutting. No. Would you just want to see a fussy cutting stream? No, 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 no. I didn't pulled out my scan and cut again. I'm like, you about to go. My scan and cut has paid for itself, right? Like all the crafts that I've done on it. But now I'm about to give it some overtime. What kind of painting each time he did this? She marked it. You know what? So she put down saying he screams or he'll clap excitedly, yell at the game is rigged. Turn into a drinking game. What? Turn what into a drinking game? The person screaming or fussy cutting? Wait, what's going on? I'm confusion. So this would be very easy to do, y'all, if the frog didn't have appendages. I think her reward was money or a purse or something. Oh, yeah. That's cute. So she got her purse, didn't she? Look, yesterday I was playing my game. Today is Tuesday, yeah. And I started clapping, and someone's like, "Not you clapping." I was. I made it through a stage or something I was excited about. I had to give myself a clap. Either one would be fine. Screaming, drinking, fussy cutting, drinking. No. Y'all would be like, I did not know your mouth could say those such words. Like I said on my on my Twitch when I stream my games, unfiltered. With this though, um, I feel like I'm not saying the audience that I have on Twitch isn't mature. It's just a different maturity level. It's more about cracking jokes on you when you do something stupid. Like if you die, be like, dang, you died. Over here, if I cut the paper wrong, it's like, oh, it's okay, just try again. It's like the mom version versus the dad version. The mom version is like, it's okay. Dad is like, you fell, get up. And nobody got no sympathy for you. You know what I'm saying? A drinking game would be deadly. I told you long ago, there's different branding. There's YouTube brand, crafting brand, and then there's streaming brandy, and then there's school brandy and brandy. School brandy. Whew, I don't know who that girl is. I be trying because I can't protect my son at school. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know what these heifers be doing to him at school, really. Uh, and these little kids, every time I go there, I want to say, which one is that one that did this? Y'all listen, my son got invited to a birthday party. It was at a jump house. Did I tell y'all the story? And some fathead kid hit him in the head with the ball, and my son was crying. My son is a crybaby. Don't get me wrong. I know that he's a crybaby. So he doesn't do certain things to people so he don't get hurt or whatever. And the kid, it wasn't that the kid hit him in the head. The kid hauled off and like hit him in the head. And I was like, hold my bag. Will you hold this for me, please? To another mom friend. And I went to the daggone thing. And now I was walking over there, full intentions of not hitting the kid, right? That was my whole goal. Like I was talking to myself, don't touch this kid, don't touch this kid, don't touch this kid. But I don't think he thought that anybody was going to show up to protect my son, right? I don't think that he thought that I was going to come over there and put him in his little kid place. And I was like, you don't do that, because he was like, he hit me too. But at the end, you weren't crying. My son is crying. So, you hit him too hard if he's crying. Because he could take a punch. You know what I'm saying? He's fallen, hurt himself, got up, and like nothing happened. But you hauled off and hit him with the ball, and you hit him hard. Because when I was going over there, some little girl came by him and was kind of like, looked at him a certain kind of way. I was like, you know what? I ain't gonna hit nobody's kid, y'all, unless they're a grown person. If you 18 or older, you can catch all the what you say, Samara. I'll write all my checks. I can back up all my checks, right? I think that's why I stopped going outside recently, because I'm gonna end up in jail. Because I don't trust the people where I live anyway. Currently, in the current state, I don't like being outside after a certain time. It's just not safe. Let me tell y'all, this is why I'm gonna tell you this, okay, finger. So yesterday I was going to Dollar Tree to get these, and the grocery store to get some sliced cheese and bread, right? They was doing some kind of construction on the road that I was going down. And so this man that was in this truck, I don't even know if he was a part of the construction crew. He got in there to be blocking the street off in his car, and this person was trying to go to the church. So this is the lane, two lanes, and then the middle lane turns. So all I had to do was go up to like right here where the paint is and make a left to go into the church, right? He pointed his finger at this person. Now let me tell y'all something. I don't respond to finger pointing, but I also don't back down from finger pointing, right? Who are you? Why don't you get out your vehicle with an appropriate sign so people will know? Like, don't do that, because no one knows what the heck is going on. The It was a flatbed truck trying to back into a spot. Get out your car with a sign that says slow down. Don't do this. No, you want to point your finger at somebody. And then what? That's how a lot of people end up losing their life here. I remember a couple of years ago, this old man chased down this one guy, and the old man pulled the gun out, and I think he shot at him, and then the other guy shot him and killed him. And I was like, "Ooh, road rage! You got to chill out, girl." Because I roll up on well, I ain't gonna say I used to. I still roll up. I'll roll up on you, but I try not to roll up on people anymore because my son need me. But if you gonna talk trash, be able to back that crap up, and that's why I try not to get upset with people. When I was in Mississippi, this lady was like, she was in the background yelling. I rolled down the window because I had it. I was already in a funky mood, and I was like, what you say?" And she was like, "Around here, we turn left on red, blah blah blah." And she was doing all these hand gestures. Yep, she called the cops on me, or she called somebody. She was, yeah. Don't do that, lady. Don't do that. Is that nice? Like, don't talk trash and expect for somebody, because you could be in the wrong place at the right time, and that person is in the wrong mind frame, and they ain't got nothing to lose at that moment. So yeah, that's all I'm saying. You gotta be careful with that kind of stuff. You gotta be very careful with how you treat people, especially if you want to be treated like royalty, and then they roll up on you and they like, "Give me your money," because that's what happens to royalty. Sometimes they get robbed. Not saying I was gonna rob her. I was gonna cuss her out. Yeah, that's not that's the mom. That's the mom right there, 'cause my baby was in the back seat, and then I have to always tell myself, "What you gonna do? You can't do that, 'cause you got a kiddo, and he needs you." Like, me not hurting some people is because of him. Which I think, "Oh, I didn't grab the bottom of this thing." I don't know. I don't know, y'all. It's looking interesting. Looking quite interesting. But yeah, now I try not to get involved with a lot of stuff. I try to nope out of a lot of conversations because, common sense is a lost art. Being a good person, I think, is a lost art. And I really try to walk on that line of being a good person, being a better person than I was before. What y'all think about this China tariffs? I really want to know. I'm very curious to how that's going to work because a lot of crap that we get in the Dollar Tree is made in China. So do y'all think the price gonna go up more? What about AliExpress and stuff? I know some people like, yes, that's great. I can keep charging $99 for a stamp set. But you also don't realize that we might not even buy your little raggedy stamp set anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, does that make sense? Yeah, I don't really rock with Dollar Tree that much anyway. I have went in there. I've been looking for something specific. I saw this lady, freaking YouTube, man. This lady was doing something. I was like, oh, I want that. So I went to a few Dollar Trees and they didn't have it. I was like, you know what? I can't. I'm not gonna keep. I'm not gonna be a perpetual. Oh, she bought it from the Dollar Tree because I have crap already. You know what I'm saying? All right, we gotta get these little chubby thighs. This little frog is thick. I love it. I love little thick animals. The only thing that I've seen that I didn't really care for was how they had made a few of the mermaids. They were really thick, and I'm like, I don't know if mermaids would really be thick like that, right? Because what they eating? But I do think that we always want representation of how we look, and I'm totally supportive of that. So I was like, okay, I see it. I guess makes sense to me. I suppose. I'm so hungry. I would like some fried chicken. Like some good flavor fried chicken. I don't think it would bother me personally, but time will tell. We got a lot of goods. We get a lot of goods from China. Oh, no, 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 no. I remember when was I living in Mississippi at the time? I Right here, this is where I need wax paper, y'all. I need a waxy surface, not the surface I'm using. And someone had did a Made in America. It was like a not a document. not a documentary, not a documentary. It was you know how the news will sometimes not tell you about all the murders and everybody that got robbed. They'll tell you other stuff about how we need to do better as a people. Well, they was talking about how many made in China versus how many made in America items do we have as Americans. And so they was like, we're going to try to outfit this entire house with just made in America products, and some things not even made in America. And then other things that are made in America are so um expensive that it's crazy. Cuz think about the great value crap that if you go to Walmart that you get from Walmart, a lot of stuff from there. Like a lot of stuff. Let me just see. What does this say? So this paint apple barrel we could keep made in America. This is top notch made in America. An apple barrel made in America. Let's see what this is. Gesso. This is made in America. So the three products that I'm using is made in America. Let's see about Plaid. Made in America. And I know that the Aliens glue is made in America. So the glue we good on. The paint we good on. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like if we're buying stuff from the Dollar Tree, Walmart, it's a few things that is not made in the States that we're gonna be in trouble for. This Cousin brand is a corporation of America, but it's made in China. These beads are made in China, so I couldn't use those beads anymore. These paint brushes from Pinnell, let's see where they made at. Made in China, so the paint brushes I couldn't use, so I wouldn't be able to paint the project, or yeah, I wouldn't be able to paint a project with it. I think that it will affect us differently because we will see certain prices definitely creep up, in my opinion. Um, So it's just very interesting to see that take, because some of the stuff that we do get from our import export, uh, I don't think some people want to do those jobs in the States, right? I remember when Mike Rowe, y'all know Mike Rowe, right? He used to be on Discovery Channel. He used to do a thing called Dirty Jobs. And basically, he would go and do the jobs that you don't even think about doing, like the poop hauler. I enjoyed that show because he would be filthy, dusty, dirty, disgusting. And he would be like, "You do this every day," and the person would be like, "Yep, somebody got to do it." And uh, cleaning off random stuff that he would have to do. And I was like, ugh. When you think about these people, and then the income probably isn't that great. Let me get my phone. Dirty Jobs by Mike Rowe. So yeah, it came out 2003. Y'all probably even know nothing about that. Y'all know something about that? He had 10 seasons. Good gosh. But Dirty Jobs, Beaver Relocator, Dear Urine, Manhole Rehab, A Bag House, Caviar Harvester, Pile Jacket, Construction, Feral Cat Fixer, Pool Fixer. Just a bunch of you never heard of this show? It's a good show. I enjoyed it a lot. Chinatown Garbage Collector, The Sewer Inspector, Pig Farmer, Chick Sexer. I think that's where he checked the sex of animals. VexCon Exterminators. And when you look, Sludge Cleaner, some of those jobs in general, y'all, some of those things in general, y- mm, is questionable. Very questionable. I don't know if y'all watched the amazing Dr. Poe. He's a veterinarian. He comes on Animal Planet. Is it Animal? It's not Animal Planet. It's Discovery Health Travel. One of those. I've seen him stick his arm all the way up through the. When we watch a few shows, yeah. It's very good. I don't follow him on Facebook, I don't think. I don't follow many celebrities on any type of platform unless they're like I love watching them because they're funny. Usually I watch a lot of comedians or like I watch if I followed it would be like a musician or something. But I've seen his show. I probably liked it maybe. Yeah, his show, if you watch, you'd be like, "Ooh, who would want to do that?" Because you think about it, like bus cleaner at nighttime, people clean their bus. The people that wash the buses. I am liking this. I am liking this. I do think I like it. I think I need this to. Yeah, like I don't know his political affiliation. I don't know anything about any of that. So I just enjoy that. I recently saw a Matthew McConaughey commercial when he getting rained on it because he booked a hotel or something. It's funny. I'm like, why is he making these commercials? And then across the way is Woody Harrelson and some other people like, hey buddy, we got your seat. He's like, thank you. It's like how you book hotels or food things, and it's like they didn't know that it was going to rain and you can't change the seating, stuff like that. I've booked a plane a flight like that before. Words are eluding me, y'all. What do you think the earliest age of Alzheimer's is? Like in adults, not I've looked it up in children. I'm gonna have to get this daggone memory test because I'm starting to stress out about a few of my memory issues. I knew about his show. Oh, he's not like other celebrities. He has very good common sense. I watched one show. It was a couple of years ago. I think he was doing a podcast. I think. Don't quote me. I think he was doing a podcast, and I was like, oh, it was him, a girl. I don't know if that's his daughter. It was a younger lady. She wasn't super young, like she was an adult, but she was young. And I was like, oh, what is this? I wish that he did Dirty Jobs again. I think I liked it because he was just very, I won't call him comical, but it was very entertaining. Very, very entertaining. He was very, very, and he's easy on the eyes. Let's call a spade a spade. He's not an unattractive man at all. So, yeah, he made it easy to watch. And then he would do stupid stuff. He like, I messed this up, didn't I? And they'd be like, yeah, go and get out the way. Like, it's been a few episodes. They was like, we got it. He's like, it wasn't like what I can't do it, but it was more like, oh, I just screwed this up. And it was like, yeah, you messed up. Namaste. No, I'm gonna stay. Namaste. I was going to see what happened to this side. That's because we ain't did that side yet, ain't it? That's what happened to it. Little toes. I would like a honey bun. So I'm gonna put a little bit right there. I feel like it's out of focus. I'm not sure. I don't know. Is it out of focus or what? Now we had these little pieces right here that are kind of left over. Some of them do have glue on it. So you just gotta be mindful of that. I'm hungry. I don't think I ate today. So far that is. No, I didn't. Oh, hello? Not you rolling. Rolling, 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 rolling. So how's your crafting coming, y'all? So besides the projects that you've made in your head, do you think card making is a dying art? I mean, I have so much craft paper. I don't need to buy a new stamp set or new paper. Although Michael's had paper on sale for $5, $4.99, and they had a blue. It looked like it was a Texas edition because it looks like it's a bunch of blue bonnets, and I was like, "Ooh, this would be cute." Okay, it's shifting to what? What do you think it's shifting to? I was thinking maybe it's shifting to digital, but I still like to read a hardback, not a hardback book, but a book with pages in it, not so much a digital book. I think the companies somewhere along the line started charging a whole bunch, and I've said this before. I've watched the Frugal Crafter talk about how it's hard keeping up with all. Every week is a release. Every week is a release. And I want to enjoy my stamps that I got from 2 years ago, right? I think that's the problem. And I think a lot of times the craft influencers, because there's so many releases, they don't even get a chance to enjoy theirs. Like even, when you are a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, you got to keep with the new stuff. And I've been lucky enough to be able to purchase from a local spot a lot of crafts, a lot of stamps from some of those Stampin' Up! Demonstrators. It's a few I haven't been able to get because they've kept them. It's like a train set that they have that I haven't put in a lot of thought into because my son don't like trains anymore. Well, he likes trains, but he's not really into trains anymore, so I don't have to worry about it. And there's one snowman set. Y'all know how I feel about snowmen. It's a snowman situation going on that I've been trying to find. Not sure where it's shifting to, but I like making cards, but the cost of sending is nonsensical. Right. But you know what I said? I'm gonna send this is gonna be hilarious, right? I'm gonna make a bunch of flat cards. This is what I told myself. And I said the people that you call quote unquote friends, and this is me fussing at myself, they're worth 75 cents. And I was like, no, you're right. This is me telling myself this. No, you're right. They are worth 75 cents. They're worth way more than that. And I was like, well, why can't you just send a dang on I didn't say dang, but why can't you just mail off a card? Because what's wrong with sending 75 cents a month to somebody? Nothing. That's what I was telling myself. And so I was like, you're right. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. Because I have a book that I need to mail to somebody. But the thing is, I don't even know how much media mail is anymore. I don't know how it's affected. But the post office, oh, that's too much. That's too much. It's definitely in on it. So yeah, we got y'all when y'all start sending a bunch of flat cards, you know what? I owe Chris a card. But I'm not mailing Chris a card. Let me tell y'all why I'm not mailing her a card. You wanna know why? She live about 15 minutes from my house on a good day. On a bad day, on a good day, it's probably less than 15 minutes, but on a good day, it's 15 minutes. Look, we used all our glue, y'all. We did so good. I'm so proud of us. Can I put that gesso in something and keep it or no? Is that my cheapness coming out? Mm, that's my cheapness coming out. Okay, I don't want to move it over, but I got a hole in the pink portion, so I'm trying not to destroy it too much. I want to try with some wrapping paper, no tissue paper, because I feel like tissue paper is more sturdy than I feel like it's more sturdy than napkins. And napkins, we're talking about going up. Have you seen the price of napkins? Whew. I consider all napkins craft napkins. I know that they're really for fancy little dinners and stuff, but if you see me buying some fancy napkins, you know what I'm about to do with it. I'm about to put on some Mod Podge on something and make a project out of it. I do miss Tuesday morning for that because they would have them on sale. They'd be cheaper, a little bit cheaper. So we have a hole right here, y'all. You can't see it, but we have a hole right there. So yeah. If I like my son's teachers enough, this would be what I would go. They have some I could probably make some bee things and give it to them, but I'm not very fond of them this year. I've been thinking about why I'm not fond of them, and I think it's because you know how you have let's say you have a friend and you know that your friend is a BSer, right? Like they lie to you about stuff that's not even important, but they'll lie to you about it, right? Just so they don't look bad. You could be like, dang, I was going to eat the last pork chop, you know? I'm like, oh, were you? The dog ran out the store with it, ran out the house with it. And I tried to chase him. And that's why I got this ketchup stain on my shirt. I fell. Heather, I've been telling you about 123 Stitch for forever. 123 Stitch is amazing because they only charge you $4 for shipping and handling. I bought a few stamps. I like 123 Stitch. Yeah. And that's the thing about 123 Stitch. You think 123 Stitch is about knitting, crocheting, sewing. Mm-mm. They got everything. 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 Yep. I've did a few hauls from there as well. I like 123 Stitch a lot. A lot. Yeah. Yeah, I was like if you Google my in my chat, not Google, if you search in my channel, you'll see I've done a few hauls from 123 Stitch. Yeah, 123 Stitch is the place. Very inexpensive. I bought some penny black stamps from there before. Very decent deal. Penny black. Like penny black stamps are so pretty, but they also cost so much. You know who else has good deals? But I'm not going to tell you to order them during their sale. Scrapbooking Made Simple. They usually have really good sales. Um, like you can buy their whole little thing for a reasonable price. A reasonable price. I'm not gonna say it's super super cheap, but when um they usually have like their get rid of all my old craft supplies to make room for a new one. It takes 6 months to get that crap ordered. Like you can order it today, and it's basically the first order made is the first order filled when they start filling them. I loaded up the penny black stamps are fun. I like the Mo Will is it I think it's Mo Williams thing because I like the little black girl stamps. They're cute and whimsical to me. And they have this one stupid snowman that I wanted to get. But I was like, I talked myself off the roof recently when it came to buying a bunch of stamps. I was like, you know what? Do you really need those stamps? And I was like, I don't need those stamps because I bought a stamp set a couple of weeks ago. This is what I'm telling myself, with snowman on it, and I never even used it yet. So I don't need it. And I was like, well, why do you want to buy it? Because it's on sale. That's how I end up spending a lot of my money. Crap that be on sale. And then I just start shaking my head at myself like, "Mm-mm, you don't need it." But I do. I do need it. I do. I love stamps. Me too. I wish that I had said this before. When I win the lottery, I haven't played the lottery to win the lottery, but when I'm gonna cut this, y'all. When I win the lottery, I'm gonna get a little craft bus and I'm gonna go on tour. And then we gonna all you gotta pay for is how you gonna get there, your transportation to the spot. We're gonna have humongous crops and free giveaways and all this. It's all gonna be free, right? All gonna be free. I gotta start playing the lottery because I would love that to happen. I'm peeling this glue off. I feel like I peeled off some of my skin. It would be so cool to meet some of the people that I've met on YouTube in person. And then we ain't even gotta have celebrity, influencers be there unless that's what, the people will want. But in general, we could just rent a hotel, a suite of a hotel, and we can just have our own little crops and stuff. Because there's plenty of people I feel that I know that could teach or just chit chat, right? Or there's some local crafter people here that you can see how much they would charge. Can't be that much. Cannot be that much. So now I'm just tearing off the napkin. This is very time consuming, but it's been fun doing this so far. The only thing is the shape of the frog, right? Like a flat surface, easy peasy, no problem. It would go on a lot easier than it has, and I'm okay with that. I knew what I was getting into, but I didn't know what I was getting into. Does that make sense? I knew it was going to be time consuming. I didn't know how much time. I love stamps too. I also have realized that some stamps I don't need. I can live without. Like some of the stuff that other people have. I'm like, oh, that's cute, but I don't need it. And I'm very proud of myself for being able to identify that I'm okay that you have certain things that I don't. Except for those, it's a few things that I've seen people I'm not even mentioned have. I'm like, they need to get in my cart. But like Deb had showed that snowman mug, right? And I wanted to get it. I went to look online. It's too expensive. I was like, no, we won't be getting that today, ma'am. You're gonna have to wait until yeah, it was too expensive. The shipping is what really bothered me. The price of shipping, it was like $9. And I was like, why? Why? Because they're not really and in my opinion, they're not spending $9 for shipping. I could be wrong. I could definitely be wrong, but I don't think they're spending $9 for shipping two little flat objects. No. Mm-mm. They're not even spending that much on packaging because they buying them in bulk. Today, my son didn't want to go to school. That made me sad. Like he got out the car before he got out the car. He's like, "Mom, I don't want to go to school today." I was like, "Well, we're here and you're going." He's like, "Okay." And then Chris pulled up a few cars behind us, and he saw her child, and it changed his little perspective. Because I feel like if she had been what are those sports people when you run a tackler? What's the tackle person called? A running linebacker, whatever. I feel like if she was one of those people, she would have definitely pummeled him down to the ground the way she ran up to him. I was like, oh, thank you. So Heather, how's your no spin going? I'm asking for me, not a friend, me. That little hole on their back was bugging me. I didn't spend this week. I mean, this week just started. Oh gosh. Okay. I didn't spend this week. All right. I saw somebody doing a Timu haul, right? I didn't get a chance to watch it all because my phone was like on 1%. It was dying. It was like 5% left. And I was like, I'll watch it later. Then I was like, do you really want to watch that? And I was like, yes, because I want to buy some flower stuff from them. Um, and some bows. But I was like, I don't need it. Because right now, I did join the Hero Arts Dye Club. That's cool. I used to be a part of Hero Arts monthly thing. It was a subscription for 6 months. You get something every month. And then they canceled it. And then they went to Spellbinders. Now I like Spellbinders. Don't get me wrong, y'all. Um, so but I haven't purchased anything besides that uh from Spellbinders. That words, what are they? I don't know. I'm trying to think. Give me a second. Might need longer than that. That guillotine paper trimmer. I want to get one from Michaels. They have a Fiskars, but it's kind of small, and I blame Samira all the way for putting a Fiskars guillotine paper trimmer in my mind. Yep, I blame her and her only. She said she went to Ross and she found one. I went to Ross and I got a paper punch. Mm-mm. I blame you, ma'am. Definitely. I blame you. I blame you, baby. So we're gonna do this little leg piece right here. Yes, for the legs. Then she got nerve to say, "Wow." I was in the store last week, 2 weeks ago. I don't remember what when. It was this year though, and they were playing. It was Ross because I was looking for the paper trimmer, so it was recently. And they were playing. Y'all ever heard of Heavy D and the Boys? They was playing. Now that we found love, what are we gonna do with it? And I was like, oh, I know Heavy D. Like I don't know him, but I know his music. We missed this whole side. I blame me for that. I have the creative memories in this crap. Who make that one? You know who has a very good paper trimmer? I mean, guillotine. We are memory keepers. I like theirs a lot. I wish I can get like a 9x9 paper trimmer though. And I think what I'm about to say is going to sound very uh loyal to a brand. Fiskars, in my opinion, has good customer service and they make cutters. I mean, they make scissors, so they know about making sure you can cut something yourself, people, fingers, hedges. That looks tacky. Heavy diddly d, yeah. People, girl. Yes. Ooh, that's what you get. That crazy comment. That's what you get on my Twitch channel all the time. The nonsense of it all. You're like, did she just say? She did just say that. And then the chat, Chris is tame over here, but she be unhinged sometime in the other chat. I had told her I'm gonna have to put you in timeout. All right. Let's see. Namaste. I still miss this frog's knee. Do frogs have knees? I guess they do if they, I don't know. I ain't even going to get into the anatomy of frogs. This frog got a knee. Oh, we did cover the knee up. We didn't cover his little belly though. Oh, come on, don't fall again. All right. I had gotten into it a little bit there. I had to remember to say something so y'all know I was still here. Talking at least. So I'm going to let this whole thing dry. Oh, wait, we missed a spot. A small spot. And I'm going to go back over with frogs have knees. Thank you. They do have knees, don't they? They jump a lot. Ribbit. You think I know that? I guess I was wondering if we call them knees. Because I feel like frogs have flexible joint, a rubbery, what's the word? Pliable? Yeah, pliable joints. All righty. What y'all think? Ugh, let it dry. Let it dry, raw. Let it dry. All right. So now I'm thinking we're going to do a blue frog. Where's that other cup at? I brought 4 cups and I only have 2. Oh, they're right here. You like it? Awesome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Let's go ahead and put this here. Ugh. All right. This one, oh, I probably won't be able to finish because I have the shakes right now, y'all. I'm so sorry. Give me just 1 second. Okay, there we go. This is a King Art. I think I got this from Ross. So we're just gonna lather this guy up. Ooh, ooh, look at that. Already looking very different. Now you're probably like, why she get this big old thing? I got the big old thing because we're gonna have to do a few layers on him. And then what I wanted to do is take some of the other colors and splotch him up a little bit. This is probably my favorite color blue, dark blue. What's this called? It's called Admiral Blue. Very fitting. Um, yes, ma'am. I won't pass out. I'll try not to. She said, we don't need you passing out now. Get it together. I'm trying to remember if I ate anything today. I don't normally I eat like a bowl of cereal. I don't think I had anything to eat today though. Samara, have you been watching Mindless Crafting when they go live? I haven't caught them. I really liked, and I know you change for your audience or whatever, but I really like when she was gift basket appeal. I feel like she gave us more crafts. Does that make sense? I really, really liked it. And she still does crafts and stuff, but I just enjoyed it. I enjoyed her channel more than because I feel like I was learning more. I don't know if that makes any sense. Now I put that gesso on because gesso is supposed to give you like kind of like a tooth to help you able to words, what are they? I don't know because I can't think of any. Have you whatever you're painting to be able to pull a lot easier, but I feel like this paint is just sliding all over the place. It's not really going on there like I wanted to or like I thought it would. So maybe it's just me and it's not so much of the process. It could just be operator error. It is going on pretty decently, I think. I made some tuna fish yesterday. It's all gone. And Nicholas smelt the tuna and he was crying for it. He's like, meow, meow. And I was like, you know what? He gonna knock that trash can over. When I came home, guess what was knocked over? The freaking trash can. Guess who was nowhere to be in sight? Nicholas. I understand it would be nice if she did more just live than just live. Yeah, I liked those so much. But I understand like when you do a video and you got editing. Yeah. And some people, myself included, I do enjoy connecting with people via live stream. But the thing is, if you are an outsider, because I definitely would be an outsider going to her live stream, I don't feel like it's as intimate. Like with for me, with y'all, it's more intimate because I know y'all, we have a history together, and I'm able to, like you influenced me to go and drive all around San Antonio to look for some daggone um a guillotine. Heather shows this stamp set that she had in her inventory for 99 years. And you have a tuna today? Ooh, I'm gonna have a salad. I have a chicken Caesar salad that I'm gonna take and probably put some tuna in as well. I wanna I don't wanna say I wanna lose some weight. I just wanna get healthier. And I think that if I get healthier, I'm gonna inevitably lose a couple of pounds. You know what I'm saying? It's your fault. It is definitely your fault. And then yeah, Heather with the snow buddy thing. But I'm okay. I thought about the snowman. I'm okay with not having that stamp set because I have so many little stamp sets with snow people on it. I have a wooden block stamp set that I haven't used that I got 2018. You have willpower. I have zero willpower. Why you think I never say I'm going on no spin? I am not about to be mad at myself because I went into whoever's store. Speaking of stores, y'all, with Joann's filing for bankruptcy, right? Because I haven't heard that they've been saved from that. I'm only gonna have two craft stores to go to, Michael's and Hobby Freaking Lobby. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So what you know what? From now on when we paint, I'm gonna get my little dauber because I feel like the dauber would do a lot better than this paintbrush. So that is a future thing. But it's going on so silky smooth. It looks purple on camera, but it's definitely a royal blue, a decent royal blue too. say you have willpower. I have the willpower of a toddler who you just put a bunch of their favorite whatever in front of them. I like going to Ross. You never know what you're gonna get at Ross though. But a guillotine would be nice. I can stop fantasizing about having a good one. But I'm just gonna buy one from Michael's when they have another sale. Okay, we didn't use that much glue. Look, I mean paint. I mean we used almost all of the paint that we had in there, but we didn't use all of it. All right, y'all. This is our namaste, Froggy. I missed one spot under the chin. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm not gonna add nothing else to it because I don't want to in the back. And I'm okay with this. This is staying here with me. It will not be leaving the house. I might come back in and paint the mouth black. But we got eyeballs and then we got a blue frog. I don't think we'll be working on this frog next time I stream, which should be next Tuesday unless I have a video coming up. But we will come back and revisit it. So anyway, I hope y'all have a good rest of your day. I'm gonna go ahead and get off. Thank you so much, Heather. You see, Heather didn't even say nothing, Samara. Like she was like, I'm not a part of that blame game. I know what I did. I'm just gonna be quiet. You see that? She was like, you ain't gonna get me. But I'm gonna go grab something to eat, like a sandwich or something, because I feel shaky. Anyway, I want to say thank y'all so much for hanging out with me today. I really, really enjoyed it. Thank you for the laughs, the ha-has, the funnies, the inspiration. See, now she laughing. All of the other stuff. Thank y'all for supporting me. I really, really mean that. It means a lot to come on and have people to talk to and create with and build the memories. Anyway, I want to say thank you for watching, and until next time, happy crafting.